You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. That they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Wide a screen, driving the lane.
Well, Donte DiVincenzo, very capable, putting it off the deck and attacking.
Pass to Bailey. Now Town. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Daniel Gafford. Zadorus with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl-Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. They double him with Flag. Just 3 to shoot. Gafford. Basket good.
Well, you can try to bump him, you can try to move him, but Daniel Gafford, that close, is going to finish.
Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, here's Gafford. Towns with the steal. And here's the break. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid, Flag, get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
And stolen by Flag. To the paint. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Town. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so here's the home team. 4-point game. The kick out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Home team foul.
And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The kick out to Town. A 3-ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And really, despite that miss, they had a solid start offensively.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
Now here's Randall. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
It's Randall with the drive. Towns wide open. And it's Bailey in the corner. Wembanyama with the rebound. Out to White. It's stolen by Bailey. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kev. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys?
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Anthony Towns.
To the inside, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Down low, here's Allen. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night. 1:30 left in the first. Randall left side. Towns for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Towns has got 7 points.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a three of his own.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. Clock at 6. White. Rebounded by Bailey.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
2 fouls.
And he knocks down the first one.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Randall is doubled. Pass to Bailey. Plenty of space. Barnes grabs the miss. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Allen. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick.
Substitution for the away team. Number 00, Benedict Mathurin.
And stolen by Flynn. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 5. After this break, we'll be back with
Away team, 16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Back to Towns. Uncovered. And that one comes up a bit short. And they're running. And that one's good. Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Knocked away. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 24.
Randall is doubled. Inside. Towns. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
At the elbow, it's Kispert. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Flag. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flag. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
Stolen by Ball. For the finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. Quick
job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Barnes the screen. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Randall. Finished off the break. Randall's got 8 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so the timeout by Jamahl Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Doors talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success? With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
And here's White. He has yet to score. Here's Gafford. To the middle. And Wembanyama with the flush.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Randall outside. Outside Mathurin. Buries it from 3-point range. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. White looking around. Inside. And stolen by Flag.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial. Oh, please. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
It's stolen by Allen. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Wembanyama outside. In the corner, it's Gafford.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Back
half.
to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Allen outside. Kept alive. Out to White. Back to Gafford. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Flag. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
So active in the lane. Flag started all of that.
Right side, White. .119 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Gafford. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Towns. Now Flag. Stolen by Collins. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Outside, White. Down low. To the wing on the left. Wembanyama, left side. In the corner, Collins with it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Here's Ball. No scoring in this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mathurin, good.
Boy, shot ready on the catch. Go ahead, Benedict Mathurin.
Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Pass to Flag. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 8 points for Cooper Flag. And so we conclude the first half. Up by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now here's Randall. The kick out to Towns. From downtown, it's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. White with it. Still without a basket. Barnes outside. To the inside. Towns with the steal. And here comes the break. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Inside, Towns.
Anthony Towns.
And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Anthony Towns.
It's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to White. Wembanyama, a screen. White, good.
Well, Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek Whitehorse converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
6 to shoot. Back to White. A three for DiVincenzo. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Ball no good. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Kevin, back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Randall with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. To the paint. Here's Flag. Towns for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Back to White. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
Anthony Towns.
And the dunk by Towns.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him, and great at coming up with those steals.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. DiVincenzo's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
It's good. That's 10 points for Cooper Flagg.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to White. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Allen. Barnes outside. And stolen by Flagg. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster. You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Outside, White. It's stolen by Bailey.
Derek White.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. That one misses for Randle.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Gafford with the steal. Outside Collins. It's right on the wing. To the middle. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. .30 seconds left in the third. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Offline with his three. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
In the corner, Collins with it. Three-pointer right. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering.
The away team, 55.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
And Gafford throws it down.
The scouting report will say Daniel Gafford is a dangerous offensive rebounder. Show him, DG.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Flagg. Now Bailey. Wembanyama with the rebound.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And here is Gafford. It's White on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Towns.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
And that one's good. Flag.
Julius.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Pass to DiVincenzo. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here we go. Fast break. Flagg's got it.
Blocking foul.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Randall no good. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Allen. And stolen by Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Bailey. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Randall surveying the D. Pass to Flagg. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 17 points for Cooper Flagg.
Boy, that's his second three. First of this half, though.
Barnes outside. Here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Nice move. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Wembanyama, a screen. And stolen by Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
When Flagg sees the lane, he's going to exploit it.
Wembanyama. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wembanyama's got 11 in the second half. Pass to Flagg. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Flagg finding ways to succeed offensively on an NBA court.
Back to Barnes. Kicks it out to Allen. Now here's DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. White, good.
Oh, big-time answer from Derek White. The three is on point.
Pass the ball. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And here's Randall. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of